Okay, hi everyone. Thank you for being here today. But before we begin, I would like to remind you some of the limits of confidentiality, as well as to go over some of the group expectations and some of the rules of the group. As I mentioned in the previous session, it is important that you maintain confidentiality serious at all times. Everything that's being said on the group should stay here. If I hear something you say about hurting yourself, or if you plan to hurt someone else, or if someone else is hurting you, since I am a mandated reporter, I'm required to report it to the authorities. Do you guys understand that?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
No? Okay, going over some of the rules and expectations. So I will need your help. So can you please review some of the rules and expectations of the group?
Show respect to each other.
Okay, Erica?
Don't criticize or judge anyone's opinion.
Okay.
You listen when someone's talking.
Raise your hand, and if you want to talk, always be happy.
Okay, so, those are some of the rules and expectations of the group. Is there any questions about the rules and expectations? Is everything clear? So I want you to feel comfortable in this group. You want to come and be here and be able to express yourself, and don't feel that we're going to judge. So feel free to say something, and of course you don't judge. If you want to talk, make sure you let the other people finish before you talk, or you can raise your hand before talking. And always be happy. I don't want for you to come in and be afraid of talking or being in the group. Our only goal is to help you succeed in school. So kind of refreshing what we talked last week. Do you guys remember what we talked last week?
Time management.
Time management. So what are some of the things that we kind of talked during our session? You guys remember about?
Said that we spend too much time on social media, maybe too much time on Netflix, too much time with the boyfriend.
Okay, so what was our short-term goal for the week? You guys remember?
To cut back.
To cut back? Do you guys thought it was difficult?
Yes.
Yes.
What is the most thing you guys find difficult about? You guys couldn't stop doing it, or what was difficult?
Just realizing how much we rely on our technology and always having to look at our phones or get on the internet.
Do you guys feel that you guys cut a little bit of the time, or you guys couldn't?
I tried,
Somewhat.
yes.
Somewhat, a little bit? Okay. Okay, so again, reminding you the purpose of this group is to help you succeed in school, and there's so many factors affecting that, such as managing your time, maybe falling behind in some of your assignments. So because I noticed on our last session that time was an issue, today we're going to be talking about time management. So have you guys girls heard about the expression time is money?
Yes.
Do you guys understand that expression? Why do they say that time is money?
Anytime, time wasted, it's not beneficial, right? Basically, that's what I'm saying.
So basically, the truth to it is that we spend money, right? And the way we spend money, we also spend time. So let's say if I give you $30, you need to be able to know how to spend money, right? If you only have 24 hours a day, you know how to spend that time as well. There's some have-tos and there's some want-tos. The same as when you have money. Okay, I wanna spend the money with a purse. Is it a want or is it a need? Do you really need it?
No.
Is it a want, right?
Yeah.
And then with the time, it will be the same. There's some have-tos. Those are basically part of our lives. Those are, even though you don't want to do it, there's gonna be a lot of have-tos that you have to do. What would be some examples of have-tos?
Coming to school.
That would be a have-to. You need to come to school, right?
Sleep.
You need to sleep. Okay. What would be another one? Eat.
Eat right.
Eat right.
Do your homework.
Do homework. Okay.
Chores. House chores.
House chores. Okay. So what will be some of the want-tos? Want-tos basically isn't a responsibility, but sometimes we need to balance our life as well, and we want to have fun. So what will be another what will be like a want-to?
Watching Netflix.
You want to watch Netflix, or maybe read if you like to read. Read for fun.
Spend time with your boyfriend.
Spend time with a boyfriend. That's important. Okay, what about have some chill time with family, friends?
Friends.
Friends.
okay? Because we need to balance. Not everything is about responsibility. We need to be able to balance ourselves, okay? So, and and that is necessary because you need to be able to accomplish either your long-term goals or your short-term goals. What would be a long-term goal for you girls?
Have a career.
Have a career,
Going to college.
going to college. Okay, what would be considered a short-term goal?
Graduation.
High school. And there's so many factors in order for you to be able to accomplish that, right? Such as do good in school, and then in order for you to do good in school, you need to be able to manage your time and be able to prioritize the things you want or the things you have to do. So we're gonna be working with an activity. The activity it's going to be about you girls working together and create a time budget. As same as you budget yourself with money, you have to be able to budget yourself with time. So you only have 24 hours to spend because the day only lasts 24 hours. You cannot go over the 24 hours, you cannot be short on the 24 hours. So this activity, on one side, you need to put like the wants and the have tos. And on the other side, you need to put the time you spent. So, for example, I want to read a book for fun. How much time? Maybe like an hour in a day? Or I have to get a good night's sleep. How many hours is considered to be a good night's sleep? 8. But sometimes I hear students, I don't have time, I need to study, I don't have time to eat. Or I don't have time to sleep. Yeah, you only slept like 3 hours. So what is gonna happen if you only sleep 3 hours?
You're not gonna concentrate in classes.
Okay. And then what is gonna happen if you don't eat? At least a day. Do you think something's gonna happen to your body in a day? Maybe not. But what if you are doing it constantly and you don't eat? Then your body's gonna start reacting, and then your body's gonna feel weak, and then it's gonna work against you, and then you're not gonna be able to accomplish those goals that you want. So please work together. You know, you guys have like around 3 minutes. Just work together.
Sorry for this interruption. We need to have all freshman football players meet in the outdoor theater area right after school. All freshman football players meet in the outdoor amphitheater stage area for a very quick meeting right after school at 3:16. Thank you.
Okay, so let's proceed. So as I was saying, so from the morning, since you wake up, you know what are some of the things you have to do, or some of the things you want to do, all the way through your day in school, all the way till you go to bed.
Okay.
So just briefly kind of put some of the activities, include have to, wants to, and then put the time. At the end, you need to total, and you have to total 24 hours. It can be more than that, it can be less than that. It has to be exactly 24 hours, okay? So, one can be the writer, and then the rest of you just kind of like work together. They already designated a writer.
I'll volunteer.
Okay.
Okay, needs. We need to
Okay.
sleep 8 hours a day. So sleep.
Would that be the last one?
Yeah, we're
that'll
gonna be from the beginning,
So
right?
waking up, maybe like, for example,
Eating breakfast.
taking a shower, eating breakfast.
But taking
Doing
a
your
shower?
I say 1 hour to get ready, which includes taking a
Okay.
shower, eating breakfast, doing your makeup, and doing your hair. I think that's fair. 1 hour?
1 hour?
No?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, getting ready. Then
School.
does that count
School.
eating, you said?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
about from eating? Eating for like breakfast?
That would be for like, yeah, that would be like
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
eating. Then
Yeah.
eating breakfast, what? 15 minutes?
15, half
20?
an hour, I don't know.
depending if you're making the food.
Don't try to put like half hours, an hour.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like,
30 minutes.
30
30
minutes
minutes.
to 15 to cook it, 15 to eat it.
Yeah.
Then,
Walking to school. Unless you have a car, which I don't.
Or riding the
Taking the
bus. How
bus.
much time, by the time you leave home until you get school, how much time does it usually take?
An
Maybe
hour.
half an hour, an hour. It could be
30
an hour.
minutes.
because they go to a lot of different stops.
If
Mine
you take the
takes-
bus.
Mine takes half an hour.
So okay, it will be like from half an hour to an hour. So if you guys want to put it an hour, time to get to school.
That's 2 hours so far.
Okay.
Okay, what about the time in school?
It's
How many
7
hours?
6 hours.
Okay,
Okay.
time in school.
From 8 to 3. Okay, 8:05 to 3:15.
16.
Just round it off.
3:16.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 hours and 10 minutes.
No, 7 hours.
So,
And then after you get out
9
of
hours,
school,
Let's say you do sports, another hour in practice? Or 2 hours?
2.
2
2
hours.
hours in practice.
what
Max.
about for you to get home? You know, it would take you another half
Oh.
hour.
Yeah, half an hour to get home.
Okay.
Okay. And then we said
Homework.
homework.
Yeah.
Well, you have to eat first.
It doesn't
kids-
matter the order
We
as
do
long as you
homework.
cook.
I do homework right after school, and then my mom makes dinner at 7. We eat late.
Okay, so homework.
How much time?
An
1
hour.
hour to 2 hours.
Maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then we eat
It's because I
dinner.
don't have AP classes, so mine are fast.
Eat dinner.
Another hour.
Family.
Family class.
Quality family.
Family time will be separate. Another hour or 2? I say 2.
Yeah.
Maybe we can watch TV in that family time.
Let's see how many.
Don't count it. Just let it at the end. What else? You guys do any like want-tos?
Watch TV, watch it.
Watch TV.
Watch episodes. It's today, Grey's Anatomy Thursday.
Grey's Anatomy.
Watch TV an hour.
An hour.
Can we still put social media?
Okay, social
Or
media.
That's a want.
That's a want, yeah. You know, you want to be on social media because of school, because you just want to chat with your friends.
How many hours do we have?
She said not to count.
Oh, okay, not to count.
An hour.
2 hours?
And then,
Yeah, 2 hours.
what about the hours of sleep?
I know, sleep. Put it in there. I love to sleep.
8 hours.
Honestly, the girls sleep 8
No,
hours.
6. I sleep 8 hours.
Okay, just
10:30.
let's make it an
I
hour.
go to sleep at 10:30 and I get up at 6.
I go to sleep at
You make
That's
them
6
out.
7 and a half.
7 hours.
I sleep usually like around 6.
Let's average it
I
out.
sleep 8. I don't know, like, yeah, I go to sleep.
Yeah, we have
You go to sleep at what time?
Depends. I usually like.
So
just
go
sleep
ahead and
6
start
hours,
writing for now.
6.
Okay. 1, 2 hours, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136,
busy. We have a lot of things we want. We have to, but you have to be able to balance it out. So, what will be some of the activities that you can kind of cut down in order for you? Because the day only has 24 hours.
School.
I know.
Well,
Cut down.
the school we cannot cut it because that's a have to. You have to come to
Sleep.
school.
No.
But if you cut sleep, are you
Maybe
gonna
1
be
hour?
able to function the following
No.
day?
I think we should cut the family time to maybe 1 hour. Or we
But
already-
family time is important.
yeah, but 1 hour is enough.
TV to
1 hour is enough.
Well, we can have family time while we're watching TV.
Oh yeah, great.
So maybe we can combine that, both things.
so
So
cut this to 1 hour,
to 1 hour and then
30 minutes.
No,
that's it. 1
I
hour,
need-
1 hour.
the social media we can watch it while we can do it while watching TV.
Multitasking.
Yeah.
1 hour?
Girls like to multitask.
Yeah, 1 hour. And then
Two.
sports.
We just need to cut 1 more hour.
And
I'm not in
sports.
sports, so I don't need that.
Now we're at 24.
Either sports or clubs will be considered
Oh,
like
yeah.
an extracurricular activity.
Oh,
We
we're
need
short
1 more.
30 minutes. Getting ready should take 30 minutes.
45. Let's do 30 so we can.
There.
Fast.
Now we're at 24.
Do your makeup in school.
I've
In
done,
advisory.
I've done that.
Then you're wasting your time from learning, right?
No, because we're in advisory.
But advisory should be a time for you to like do homework, read,
In
That's
between
why
classes,
in between
5
classes.
minutes.
in between classes. Okay, while you ride the bus or
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
There you go. So we need to be able to like organize ourselves. So for example, getting ready. If you feel it takes a lot of your time in the morning, what are some of the things you can do to not waste an hour in the morning? Maybe like prep.
Prepare everything in the night so when you once you wake up.
How many of you like kind of like the same day you're kind of looking what you're gonna wear that day?
Me. That's a disaster. Goes
That's a
back.
disaster
Yeah.
because then you waste a lot of your time, right?
I'm doing it when I'm in the shower. It's like, what am I gonna wear?
I can't do that.
I do. It saves me time. Because I already just
What
go and get it.
about eating? Have there been a day where like
You didn't go.
I don't have a time to eat.
Take a
or
banana and
skip
go.
it. Take a
No.
granola bar.
No, I have to eat breakfast.
Yeah, it is important that you eat because if not, you're not gonna be able to function yourself. So, with this activity of time management and budgeting your time, how can you guys apply this to your daily life?
I think we just need to be more conscious of where it is that we are spending that time, or maybe write it down.
Examining more like your wants and your
Or
needs.
maybe write it down and say, okay, I'm spending too much time on this one, and then maybe the following day you spend less time doing that specific thing. So that way we don't go over.
So creating a planner,
Yeah,
Yes.
like an agenda, like daily activities. So is anyone doing that like now? Like having a planner, or like do you like keep track of the things you do?
With homework.
Just like a plan with your homework. Okay, do you guys think you guys have enough time to finish everything? Or do you sometimes you feel kind of like, oh, you know what, I need more hours?
Yes.
Okay, so based on this activity, I think that we should set up a short-term goal for next week, and that would be to create a daily planner at least for 1 week. Just try it out. Try it out. Sometimes we have so many things in our mind, there's so many things that we need to do, and if we don't keep track, then we're not gonna be able to balance it out. It's okay, so if I know that I wanna bake a cake for my dad, because it's gonna be his birthday and, you know, I wanna surprise him, you know, what are some of the things that I can do so it will not interfere with that, you know, quality time with my family. So it's gonna take you an hour maybe to bake the cake, but you have homework, you have things that are done the following day, so what is it that you can do? So if you plan ahead, maybe while you're eating in school, you can kind of like review or kind of start writing your essay. So by the time you get home, you can have, you know, that extra time to be with your parents or to be with your dad or to bake that cake for your dad. So let's work on doing that planner. So be honest with you, like don't cheat the hours, you know, we only have 20 hours a day. As we can see here on our activity, we went over the hours by 3. And it cannot happen because in talking about money, if you have $30 and if that blouse costs 40, are they gonna give it to you? No. So you have to cut off some, look for something else, maybe look for specials. The same will apply for the time. So for this coming week, I need for you to keep track. Write down everything that you do on a daily basis and how many hours you spent. And all the time at the end of the day, make sure you don't go over the 24 hours. Okay? Any questions? No, we don't. Okay, so I just want to remind you that even though we meet in a group setting, that I'm always available to see you if you have additional questions. As well, if you need extra help, we are offering tutoring, and I have the schedule here. So if you ever need help with math or chemistry or any, these are our schedule, and it also has my contact information. It has my schedule, my phone, my email. So we are here to help you, and if you ever need help, you know, you can always come and see me